Alright, and here we go. The last cave with the last remaining treasures, which funnily enough is also the longest cave. I don't know why Wistful Wilds has the longest caves in the game, but oh well. We are entering the Hole of Heroes. I always thought it called the Hole of the Heroes, and I don't know where I got the from. But regardless, the goal today is to reach at least floor 6 or floor 7. I know this actually tends to be one of the harder ones. That dude just got absolutely obliterated. It's like, I know the purple Pikmin are strong, but like, my goodness, strong they really are. I didn't think that dude was extremely chrysanthemum, considering it would have showed up like right before. Hello, little guy, you are also going to get out of here, because, well, the president wants to take a nap. And a nap is what the president will do. So I'm surprised now that Pikmin actually tried to pick him up at that point, but hey, that's okay. And speaking of sneaking chrysanthemums, right there. And we are of course going to go through all the eggs because, well, I still would like to get more sprays because the more sprays the better. We do have a lot of them already because I grinded off camera. Thankfully, doodlebugs and all these other kind of beetles, like the glint beetle, golden glint beetle, whatever they're called, give a lot of sprays. Plus also, egg drops are also fantastic to have. Like, just before we hopped into this cave, I actually ended up getting lucky and getting 2 drops from like 1 or 2 eggs or something like that. I like how that dude last minute was like, if I'm going to die, I'm always going to taste a Pikmin. At least I didn't consume it, and I am mostly just taking care of the chrysanthemums because, while they are definitely more deadly, especially if there are metites in any of these eggs, we don't know. Like, metites are terrifying. For the Pikmin, that is, because they made the poor Pikmin stressed out so much that they just kind of fly around everywhere. Well, hello, buddy. You were a good drop, but unfortunately for you was not good enough of a drop to actually get anything from it. And hopefully none of our Pikmin are gonna get eaten during the cutscene, because I know that is still the case. I know it's Pikmin 1. It's definitely the case, because there was at some point I think it was when I was fighting the Spurring Snagret that I had the unfortunate fate of having a ship piece go right in there as I was fighting the Snagret, and I ended up losing a whole bunch of my Pikmin. But thankfully in Pikmin 2 it doesn't seem to actually happen nearly as much, at least as far as I'm aware of. But there's 4-1. Most easiest 4 out of all 14, or 15 rather, 4s that this cave has for us. Aside from the rest 4s, of course. And I find it kind of interesting and also kind of funny at the same time that there's a rest area in this game that actually is peaceful and restful up until you get a Bowman saying hello to you and try to eat all your Pikmin. It's like, it's unfortunate, just like that poor dude's fate of having the Pikmin just completely obliterated. I don't know if there's any boulders in this area, so we're just gonna be very careful while going through here. I believe no, I don't think there's a snacker in here, but I think the reason why I thought that was going to be the case, speaking of getting sprays from eggs, but we're right there. I think the reason why I thought that is because I saw that little, like, beetle enemy. I don't actually know what those things are called, but I think it's a Snaggert's hole or Snaggert's den that actually has those critters in there. But okay, buddy, I'm going to have you to hop a little bit more towards us, please, so we can actually get ya and get you out of the way, because I would rather know if you're going to be safe going forwards or not, unless there's 2 of you. Thankfully, it looks like there is not. Let's just go ahead and check. This is the way towards a, well, not towards a treasure. That's just only treasures like right here. Yeah, that's what you are going to miss, sir. Sir, calm down. Whoa, hello! Did not expect that. We're going to have to leave you up there, President. I'm sorry. Like, trying to get this guy down so it doesn't blow up and eat in every single one of our Pikmin, but I did not expect there to be some white Pikmin on us. But that's okay, they're just a part of the party, and now since we're on this side anyways, it looks like the treasure. No, that's egg on this side. We may as well just gather the rest of the Pikmin up there. I guess maybe not. Just getting these blocks out would just be good enough. But definitely returning the little white Pikmin towards back with the other ones. Okay, the spray gods are being very nice to us today. Didn't expect that many there. Am I going to complain? Not at all. Definitely gonna take as much space as possible. And I actually don't know what using sprays on the Titan to Weevil would actually give us. Okay, let's not do that right there. We could have got ourselves blown up, but looks like this guy actually has the treasure that we are looking for. And let's see, as this thing blows up, does it have it? No, it doesn't. It means it is on the other side. I'm sorry, little dude, I'm also going to have to take care of you because I don't know if there's another one of you guys on the other end of here. So it looks like this treasure is actually going to be buried. That's exactly why I decided to bring some white Pikmin on us. Get the purple Pikmin to be prioritizing all the damage and probably getting all of the hazards out of the way. As including electricity, that's terrifying and gamble to do, but it makes it more fun. But I would rather just get 100% of this game because we were so close to getting that anyways. We may as well not stop like right here. Oh, with a little bit of lag. We may as well just get those guys to carry this back. I think they were a little bit confused there, but they got there at the end. So at some point I do actually want to do a purple Pikmin only challenge, or maybe like a white only challenge. So if there's any challenge ideas that you have for Pikmin games, just let me know. I'm totally down to playing this game. Like, Pikmin 1 is always also one of my favorite games. It's like, but Pikmin 2 is definitely my favorite one. Pikmin 3 is pretty good. I also really like Pikmin 4. Yeah, excuse me, sir. Please let my Pikmin down. I was just here to see if there's any treasure on the way, and you just decided to yeehaw and grab a Pikmin like that. No, I don't think so. But yeah, that's mainly why it's like, if there's any challenge you think of this game, that would be pretty cool. And I know that they're not going to grab it all the way from here, but you gather all the Pikmin just in case. But also, comment question of the day. Of all 4 or 5, if you include the 3DS game, what is your favorite Pikmin game, or have you only played one of them? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people who have only really played Pikmin 4, for example, which would make sense. That it's actually a very good introduction to the series, I would say, but also kind of not at the same time, considering how much they actually nerfed all the Pikmin and all the enemies in this game, and you also get out-chased, so I'm like, maybe it's not the best comparison to the rest of the Pikmin franchise. Oh my goodness, hello buddy. Thankfully it dropped a brick behind there. It's also too bad the bombs can no longer break the gates in this game, like Pikmin 1. That was always a fun thing to do. But thankfully they did introduce that back in Pikmin 3, I believe. And make sure there's no other droppy dudes that's gonna decide to prop their butts over to us. I love the little fiery blowhogs. Okay, well I was going to get the president to be the one. Okay, Olimar's. I'm getting the buttons confused here. You'd think I would get used to it. Okay. One of you has to back away so we can get the rest of the Pikmin. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go over here now, and of course do the rock button. Just trying to separate them. There we go, and thankfully these blowhogs aren't just going to blow our Pikmin into oblivion, because I love how the purple Pikmin are heavy enough that they're just like, yeah, we're here, but our flowers are going to be the only thing that really gets blown away. Not the rest of us, though. Haha. Just shows how OP these little buggers are. Okay, sir. I'm gonna just do this to you because I don't want any of my Pikmin to get blown up because of a blowhog that just decided, hey, I want to blow all the flowers away. Well, little jerk. But I did see that coming. That's another reason why I really wanted to get some more, not nectar, but now I want more nectar so we can actually get, the flowers back onto these guys. And our dream came true. By our dream, I mean my dream came true about getting some nectar. I also know where that treasure is, but I also don't really trust picking it up right now because of how many of these little guys are just dropping from the sky to try to blow up us and our Pikmin. That I find it so fascinating, the fact that those are the only Dweevils that will actually go and actively fight you. Like, the Titan Dweevil won't. The only reason why it would even bother to try to, you know, attack Olimar and the President is because Louis was controlling it. Like, yes. But other than that, it just kind of walks towards us and just doesn't do anything. I don't even know if it necessarily runs away. Like, I never really paid attention. It doesn't look like it because I was looking at it in the Wikipedia, whatever the thing is that's actually in-game, not the Wikipedia, where you could look at all the treasures and all the enemies. It looks like it just kind of walks around aimlessly and just occasionally does this little call or cry. The 4-4. This does have snaggers in it. It has a pelleted? I don't actually know how to say that word. Pelleted, I think is what it is. Snagget. And another one is just a regular burrowing snagget. So I'm actually gonna go around to try to find a burrowing one, because I think that's gonna be a lot easier than trying to deal with pelleted. Unless it ends up being around the edge here. Oh, and the pelleted one did end up being right here, as did the burrowing snagget. That is great. That's definitely not what we want, but I kind of had a feeling that was probably going to be the outcome of how it would be. So unfortunately we're going to be losing some of our Pikmin here. But if we can survive, even if we just do this and have this be the way that we actually end up defeating the pelleted snagget, then that's just gonna have to be how it is. Hopefully it's not gonna come to that, but I'm definitely going to try to focus on surviving here, and probably try not to do commentary, because commentary and fighting sometimes is rather hard. But maybe you guys would actually be our good luck charms. And who really knows? Also just gonna be like, screw it, if we're just gonna lose some Pikmin anyways, we may as well just fight. And now the boss music is just not gonna go away because the other burrowing snagget is still here. Thankfully it's only these two guys. Now this guy's out of the way, so now it's all game. Game on, burrowing snagget, because you're the one that came here and like basically is welcoming yourself to get destroyed. Just the outcome of it. That was like the worst kind of situation you can get yourself in. But thankfully, wasn't actually that bad at the end of it. I think this is also the only treasure that is in here. Sure, we'll get the purple Pikmin to actually get these guys. They deserve it after that. Definitely deserve getting the treasure back up there. And rather quickly too. Good job, purple Pikmin. I just want to go around Oh, is another one of these coins? Lustrous element. I still don't know if that's supposed to be a coin or a portrait, but I'm just gonna go around here quickly and just to see if there's any like eggs or some way of actually getting our Pikmin. There is not, but one thing that I actually really like about this floor that I never really paid attention to, that this basically just looks like how the layout was when we first fight the Politis Snacklet. Just instead of having this be a hill, it's actually just a sinkhole. So that's a really fun little detail that I'm glad I actually noticed. And of course there's no gates all around too, that's a difference. But this time it also has a little buddy. So I wonder if they're mates or not. Something that you don't really think about in games like this that often is, do these things actually have mates? Okay, oh yeah, we got arrested for. Hi Mamuta. How are you doing? Yeah, sure, let's just get some more Pikmin here. Oh, I love how the butterflies still land right on top of the Mamutas. I don't know why they decided to throw in a white Pikmin. But you know what, the white Pikmin was up there anyways. But you may as well just keep it up there. This, I don't believe, has a... yeah, almost said a Bulbar. Oh, hi! Hello, okay, you are just going to get yourself out here now because, well, you're going to try to eat all our Pikmin on the ground, which wouldn't have been that much of an issue. But I want to see if I can get some sprays from these guys, though. I know there's a chance if you actually hit them, you can. I also don't know if you get any sprays from the honey west here or not. I guess we'll find out. I know we can get tights from— oh, hello! Golden glint beetle. I forgot you were down here. I think there might also be a doodle bug. That I'm not 100% sure about though, so I guess it would be a good idea just to call it a Pikmin just in case that actually is an outcome. But I think the only area in this cave, at least, that has a doodle bug in it is actually the same area that has the Bulbman in it. I also love how there's just a random Bulbman in here. And Bulbmans, just the fact that Bulbmans are just in this game is rather interesting to me. Hello Mamita, I'm gonna go towards you, there's no doodle bug here, okay, we'll be on our merry way. Never mind, we're not gonna be on our merry way. Got another glint beetle? There's so many glint beetles. Like, I ain't complaining. Also surprised I didn't end up sneaking in any like, treasure or anything for these, but... okay, that's just what the developers wanted. I'm also glad we're getting these ones back, because, well, I think I used up more of these sprays than the bitter spray. Whoa, that works too. Alright, now on to floor 6. I think this might be another boss area. Nope, this is just the water area. Okay. Well, this area is kind of awkward. It's also another reason why I decided to bring a bunch of our blue Pikmin with us, just because, well, it's not like I really want all of our Pikmin to just go into the water and drown just like that guy. Like, I'm sorry, little white Pikmin. Okay, I'm glad they didn't just launch it back into the water. Now, sometimes a Pikmin AI do decide to do that, and I'm just like, why do you even do that, game? It's very silly. But hey, that's okay, we got ourselves the Pollywogs, both of them. Just side by side like that, it's just turning around and be like, whoa, Nelly. Whoa. Now, that would be really funny if one of the little tadpole enemies, right, yeah, the tadpoles, tadpoles are the baby froggos, had a treasure in them. Because how would a giant treasure fit in such a tiny little thing? Kind of like seeing the marbles inside of the dwarf bull bears, or dwarf bull. Well, why can I not say the name all of a sudden? You're gonna get out of the way, Dumple, I'm sorry. Ate two of my Pikmin. How rude of you! What did the Pikmin do to you? Nothing, that's what. I mean, I suppose I kind of just walked in front of your mouth and not, like, angry at you because you're probably pretty hungry. But at the same time, did you really have to eat a Pikmin? Come on. Swarm you as well, buddy. Because you are not gonna eat any other Pikmin. Surprising how fast they actually end up swallowing Pikmin, though. Like, how much of an appetite do those things have, though? Because they could just gulp, gulp, gulp them up. It's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I like the music down here. It's like, I don't know why I like it so much. It just sounds so different in comparison to the rest of the cave's music. It sounds a little bit calm, but also kind of mysterious. Whoa, bro, you really jumped up there. Like, how do you even get yourself up there? And that's another reason why I decided to call all of the Pikmin onto, well, the president and our Olimar, who would be there, because they would have followed it right into the water, and we wouldn't have been able to save them in time, and it would have been very unfortunate. I don't know why I'm also just so tempted to throw our blue Pikmin into the blue candy pot, but now, on to floor 7. I think this one might be a boss, because I know it's every so caves there's a bunch of bosses that you have to fight. I believe this one would be the Emperor Smallpox. No! It's... okay. Yeah, it's kind of terrifying, so hopefully we're far away enough that it's not going to try to come and attack us. It also might be one of the few times I'm actually going to get... okay. We're good. We didn't get these guys out of the way though, because I noticed a bunch of boulders around here too. Okay. Fortunately, we need to... maybe it would be best to try to punch these guys. Because thankfully this big guy right here is slow enough that we shouldn't have to worry about actually getting hit by it. I'm also curious to know... do not go after my Pikmin, please. Curious to know if this thing could actually damage it. No. Love how these larvae can actually self-destruct themselves. That's about it. Okay. But yeah, just gonna clear here. There's also like 7 boulders. I don't actually know how much in total, but either way I just want to clear 4 before we try to fight this thing. Otherwise, all of our Pikmin could go bye-bye. That would be very, very sad. Alright, now it's time for the fun. So hello, you little guy. Can you please get you way over here so we can scoot your bum and go and fight you? That would be fantastic. See, I feel bad for this thing. It actually only goes after the captain or whoever it is because of the radar. Otherwise, it just doesn't care. We got so close to actually getting hit by whatever that was down there. It's kind of terrifying. I think it was just a boulder that was falling. Thankfully, we didn't get hit by it. Yeah, there are still some that are just remaining. That's kind of a surprise. But hey, that's okay. At least we cleared the majority of them. The rest we shouldn't have to worry about. It doesn't look like the rest of them really have much else. So it's really just a ring and some other things, unless there's eggs in those. I don't know. But we'll find out now, because we may as well just actually get all these gates done. Now that, no, we are safe and sound. Little emerald ring. Really pretty. The joyless jewel. Is it joyless because it's envious, or is it joyless because it's green? Like maybe it got sick? Why is it joyless? Were the developers of this game okay when they were naming these? Or is something going on with them that we just didn't know about? I don't know. to question it too much though. But I'm just here to go through and see if there's any eggs here before we hop on to the next one. It's like how we have a bunch of these walls just for like safety reasons, but we don't even like hit them. The President, high five. All of our Pikmin are trying to high five you too, President. There we go. And apparently a punch to the face. Like, Olimar. What did the President do to deserve that? I don't know. But we got this. I think we shall leave it here. May as well see the sneak peek to see what level 8 is going to look like. And it is going to be... Oh! It's the rest area. That house. The ball bin. So maybe we will actually do this, considering, well, it's gonna be really quick to actually get through this. Oh, I'm so sorry, little purple Pikmin. It's too bad we didn't even get more. That's literally the only threat that's gonna be in this area too. It's just, oh right, the doodlebugs. I forgot about the doodlebugs. They're also a threat. But at least with the doodlebugs we get to have nectar and other goodies that come with it. By goodies, I mean sprays. I think there's 2 of these guys, so... Looks like we're just gonna clear this room before we actually leave it off. I love the little Bowmans. They're so cute and precious. It's too bad they can't go up to the surface with us. But it also makes sense as just because of, well, the parasite. Also the fact that Bowmans are actually just parasites together is just kind of interesting to me. It's like, where did they get evolved from? Did they just randomly appear one day? Or were they always here? We didn't know it, because in Pikmin 1 there was no caves. It was really just levels. I love that one little guy. That's just a little leaf dude following us around. Very, very cute. And very unfortunate that we lost 3 more Pikmin as we got down here, but this is how it is sometimes. It looks like there is no other doodlebug down here, because it's just the one. If there is, yeah, that's fine. That's just what it is. At least we got more sprays out of it. But yeah, so we shall see what we are going to do with the next episode once we get the sprays and a little sneak peek of the next area, which I believe is actually going to be the Emperor's Bullpuax. So I know she's coming up pretty soon here, and that fight is actually a little bit more challenging than it is the first time around, is we start off on her rear end. And what's the most threat about that is not actually her nor her flailing around. It's the little larvae that she just shoots out at us. So let's see here. Was my memory serving me correct? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. It is not! Okay. Oh, right, it's the bull bear and bull boar rooms. I love how the bull bear can wake up all the little... all the bulbs dudes. Oh, except for that guy. That guy's like sound asleep. Interesting. So Lordy really wakes up from us. But yeah, anyways. That we shall leave it here. I'm finding it so amusing just watching this guy wake up all the other bulb dudes. Yeah, anyways. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button, say anything down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. I'm still looking forward to it. So I know this room is actually pretty easy, because we just need to get that gate down, or this gate down, and just lure the ball bear. Anyways, it's waking up again. Peace.